Hey there, my name is Samir, CEO and co-founder at Salesmotion. Super excited to show you Salesmotion, what it does, how it helps reps build more pipeline, and walk through the platform in the next few minutes. So first things first is we set every instance up so it understands what matters to you and what you're interested in. Then we have three agents running. One is when you add an account, our deep research agent runs and goes deeper than anything else to find things about your company that you're interested in, from SEC filings, earnings calls, investor slides, job ads, news, whatever the case is. We will go and find the things that are relevant to you and filter out all the noise. Second is we'll keep track of this account and signal anything else that we find to you via email or Slack, so you always stay up to date on your accounts. And lastly, we're going to use all that intel to help you action in terms of writing outreach messages, drafting a cold call script, LinkedIn invites, whatever the case is. And we make this really easy in this tool. So looking at all these accounts, we see that there's a couple of ones that score really highly, like Samsara. Let's go into Samsara. When I see this account, you can see our deep research has run, and we found lots of things. We have a summary, signals, contacts, the tech stack, custom research we can run, and even the value proposition that you might position with them based on what you're selling. So they're currently in Q1, which is great. And let's look at some of these insights further down. What I need to know, a couple of things from their earnings calls. Right here, you can see the CEO talking about the excitement around AI agents and the safety coach. You can see that they're growing like at the massive speed, 30% growth year on year. But also we go a level deeper, picking out about things about news. For instance, their expansion into continental Europe. And again, all of these you can open up and you can see where the source is for that data. Same thing here for me. I'm interested in, of course, sales roles. So I have things like renewal managers, CSMs, sales ops highlighted. And I don't just get a high level summary, but I actually get the full job ad here. So I can actually go in and see what are they trying to do here? Are there any project names mentioned? Are there any initiatives that I can glean from this to tailor how I will try and break into this account? And this really all comes from us scanning all of this 24/7, looking at news, podcasts, hiring, documents, things that they might have in their annual reports that they're filing, earnings calls, including things like the presentations they're showing to their investors in Wall Street. So that's really powerful, having just all the homework done for you, not just for one account, but every account in your patch every day. And the great thing is, as things happen, you will get alerts on your key account, so you never miss an update. So unlike using a chat GPT or doing it manually, where you always have to go and kind of prompt things manually, we can do it fully automatically. Now, as I go a bit further, we of course track contacts are relevant. Are there any new joiners you should be targeting? Even all the way down to what tech are they using? Are they using a Gong? Are they using a Salesforce? And again, with the full job ad, we can show you. We can look for your competitors, for your partners, anything in the data that we have. And if you want to then know how can I map my solution to Samsara, we give you ideas here in our value section. Why you? What's the value pyramid here? What are they trying to do as a company? Backed up by real data points that we pull out. And how can I tie into that? Super powerful. Now, that's the first really deep research agent that's running. Now, I want to use this research in my outreach. So we take all the contacts that we have, we get amazing phone data, amazing email data, and draft the outreach for you right here. So you can see here is a message for the CRO of the company. Get the email right here. It's using all the research we've done on the company and on him, and it'll draft this. It can also draft full sequences. You can tweak the messages. You can add your writing style in the background. You can make the AI sound like you. So you don't have to do these mass blasts of generic emails, but you also will not spend 20 minutes writing a single email. It will be the best of both worlds. And as we go to understand what is happening across all my accounts, not just Samsara, we're kind of moving to the global view of what we have in our accounts. And this is really powerful to show you what is going on across my patch. Is there a key update I should be aware of? Are there any key news I should be kind of using as a trigger to break into an account without me having to set up Google alerts, without me having to prompt every account every day? It's all in one place. And one thing I love to do is I set up really, really custom alerts. So if I go into the search module here, I just remove some of these. And if I search for things like who's planning a sales transformation, for instance, and I will search just sort of to show you a little bit what the platform can do across the last 6 months, across all my accounts. Who's talking about sales transformation? Here's Zscaler, their earnings call. Boom, jumping straight down to the executives where they have mentioned the sales transformation come up. That is powerful stuff. That is stuff I can use when I'm engaging with buyers at the executive level, but it can pick out things like really tactical stuff as well, like who's using, MedPick or Medic as a methodology when they're selling. I have all of that in this platform. I set up my alerts, I get them daily, and as soon as somebody's hiring, expanding, talking about the transformation, I get an alert. Again, all in Salesmotion, all with just a few clicks. And that's the power of our platform. All of the things you've seen today, actually, we can also push back into your CRM, can be in Salesforce and be right next to your account page. You can get also API access if you want to play around with tools to connect to the data and build things yourself on top of it for your agents. And really, we want to focus on making life easier for you to build pipeline in any way you want. So that sales motion, deep research on your accounts that's deeper than anything else. You can search the data in the easiest way possible. You get alerts whenever something new happens, and we make all that intelligence work for you by drafting LinkedIn messages, emails, even cold call scripts you can use to build more pipeline. Hopefully, this was useful. Thank you so much. My name is Samir, co founder of Salesmotion, and I'm excited to see you start using the platform.